While sitting in the hospital waiting room, my dad said, "Don't expect me to pay for your mistakes." The fluorescent lights in the emergency room waiting area made everything look sickly yellow, including my dad's face as he stared at the insurance forms in his lap. I'd been sitting there for 3 hours with a dislocated shoulder and what felt like broken ribs, waiting for someone to call my name, when he finally looked up from the paperwork and said it. "Don't expect me to pay for your mistakes." The accident had happened at 2:47 a.m. on a Tuesday. I remember the exact time because I was staring at my phone when the other car ran the red light and T-boned my Honda Civic on the driver's side. The impact sent my car spinning across the intersection and into a light pole. The airbag deployed, but my shoulder got wrenched out of its socket when the car rolled. I woke up hanging upside down with blood running into my eyes and my left arm hanging at a weird angle. The paramedics had to cut me out of the car with the jaws of life. They kept asking me questions about my name and what day it was while they loaded me onto a stretcher. I gave them my dad's number as my emergency contact because he was still on my insurance. At 23, I was technically an adult, but I'd been living at home since graduating college 6 months earlier, trying to save money for my own place while working at a marketing firm downtown. What I didn't know at the time was that the other driver had fled the scene. The police found his car abandoned 4 blocks away, with the front end smashed in and the license plate missing. By the time they tracked down the owner through the VIN number, Marcus Rodriguez had already called in a stolen vehicle report claiming someone had taken his car from a convenience store parking lot. His story was that he'd gone inside to buy cigarettes and came out to find his 2019 Silverado gone. The investigating officer, Detective Patricia Mullins, told me all this when she came to take my statement in the emergency room. She explained that without witnesses or camera footage from the intersection, it would be difficult to prove Rodriguez was driving at the time of the accident. The convenience store's security cameras showed him going inside at 2:23 a.m., but there was a gap in coverage for the parking lot area where he claimed the theft occurred. "So basically he gets away with it," I said, trying not to move my shoulder as the nurse adjusted my sling. Detective Mullins shrugged. "We're still investigating, but without physical evidence putting him behind the wheel, the DA probably won't file charges." That's when the financial reality started sinking in. My car was totaled. The ambulance ride cost $1,800. The emergency room visit was already at $4,200 and climbing with every X-ray and CT scan they ordered. My health insurance had a $3,000 deductible that I definitely didn't have in my savings account. My car insurance would cover the vehicle replacement, but they wanted to pursue Rodriguez's insurance company for the medical bills and property damage. The problem was Rodriguez's insurance company, Reliable Auto Coverage, immediately denied the claim based on his theft report. Their adjuster, Beverly Chen, explained over the phone that they couldn't pay for damages caused by someone stealing their insured's vehicle. My insurance company, State Farm, said they'd fight it, but the process could take months or even years if it went to court. In the meantime, my agent Karen Wu told me, "You're responsible for the medical bills under your health insurance policy." That's where my dad came in. Check the full story down here.